but it's pretty disappointing really. I did not think there would be that much of a drastic difference. Harvesting the purple sprouting broccoli to cut and put into the freezer. Some of us are harvesting and some of us are eating. The broccoli sauruses are back.
No, I'm a broccoli eating frog.
Okay. Another one. You finish that one first. Some of them have gone a bit past it, so we might be using those ones for seed.
Okay, Mummy.
Okay. But they also might get eaten. That's okay. Still plenty on here. That one's still developing. We've got a bunch at various stages in here. And got some more to pick. I was just explaining to Angus that the purple sprouting broccoli never gets as big as the green broccoli because it is a sprouting broccoli. It's grown to produce lots of heads or lots of shoots. And the idea is that you pick them, probably pick the ones that we give to show. You pick them and then, like when the main kind of head is getting to the, well, about that kind of size or something decent. And then the side shoots are going to keep growing bigger. So we'll leave these ones here to grow a bit bigger and then harvest them. So you just keep coming back as you need them, but because a lot have been ready at the same time, there's a decent one there actually. We just need to harvest them now and get some into the freezer.
I knew that was good, so I saved it.
Did you bite some off that one?
Yeah.
Just stick to those ones. You don't have to eat them all at once. You can come back another day.
Doesn't matter where you like to eat broccoli, always.
I know, but there won't always be broccoli for everybody.
That's a big load. Good job, thank you. Hey guys, welcome to Wild Hope Homestead. We are motoring away through spring. There's still plenty to do around here. We've been up to a few bits and pieces this week. We've been, other than recovering, Angus is back to school, so I've got less time and less help, but we've been harvesting some broccoli, and we've been sorting out these chickens. The little chicks keep escaping from the pen that I've set up for them. I'll show you in a minute. And I started germinating the pumpkin and squash seeds in the hot water cupboard in the wet paper towel method. So I've got those going. I pricked out some more seedlings. Here's our table full of seedlings. We've got all sorts of things going on. I need to get some more seed raising mix to prick out some more lettuces and the peppers. Elderberries are doing well here as well. And you can probably see a few things going on in here. And a child with a hammer. Oh dear. Hold on. Oh, where did you get that from?
I get Mama.
Okay. Alright. I think I fudged some of the settings on here when I tried to put the camera in the hedge. Anyway, you might notice there's a bunch of seedlings in here that are pale. The lettuces have gotten really pale, and some of the tomatoes are looking quite yellow and not growing as well as they should have. And then there's something really good going on here. So the reason for that is I'll show you my experiment here. Okay, so I actually just spilled one of these on the everything when I tried to take it out. I spilled the seed raising mix all down there. So this one here, if it looks a little bit different to these other ones without the stones right at the surface, that's because I had to refill it. Anyway, if you saw my tomato experiment, I pricked out the two tomato varieties, Gardener's Delight and Brandywine Pink, out of their little seed trays and potted them up into 5cm pots. I did 3 of each in the Tui Performance Organics seed raising mix, and 3 of each into the Dalton's organic seed mix. So I'm going to show you the difference. So this is Brandywine Pink here. You can tell the difference in variety easily because these are a potato leaf variety. The leaves look different than most tomatoes, which have the more serrated leaves. Guess which one's in which seed raising mix? I tried to plant ones of different sizes in each. These 3 at the back, those are in the Dalton's organic seed raising mix. And these 3 at the front are in the Tui organic seed mix. Same deal with the Gardener's Delight here. These perfectly awesome looking ones are planted in the Dalton's seed raising mix. And these 3 are in the Tui organic seed mix. So you don't have to be a gardener even to figure out which one is doing better. If you look closely at the Tui ones, you can see that their seed leaves particularly are very pale and yellow with purple veins, and very purple on the underside. Now, if you didn't have anything to compare to, or if you aren't used to looking at them, you might not think anything of it. And you know, the first true leaves are very small, and there's only like 2 true leaves on each one. Whereas if we look at the ones in the Daltons, they've got more than well, these are their first two true leaves here, these big lush looking green ones. And then they've got more starting. Hold on. And same thing with the Gardener's Delight. There's a drastic difference. Now, I don't think there's anything wrong with the drainage in the Tui mix. It's not that the kind of composition is bad, I don't think. You know, they're not getting too wet, there's no algae or anything on them. It's a nutrient issue. These ones are showing obvious signs of nutrient deficiency. So, not exactly sure what they have in there or what they don't have in there, but I'm definitely not inclined to get that again. I'm going to have to feed them with something now to help them grow better and catch up. But it's pretty disappointing, really. I did not think there would be that much of a drastic difference. It's just like, why, if you see this, why would you want to buy the Tui organic seed mix? I don't know. I mean, if you're not used to seeing what the difference is, or you're new to gardening, that could be quite drastic if that's what you planted everything in. And I have planted a lot of my seedlings in it, so these gherkins over here are in the Dalton's mix, so they look good, but a lot of the stuff in here is in the Tui, so I'm going to have to feed them. So I say that the Dalton's organic seed mix is my favourite, but really that's the only thing. I'm pretty sure that's the only organic seed mix I've used. When I first started sowing seeds, I didn't use an organic mix. I just used other ones because they were cheaper. Probably used maybe 2 different brands or something. I can't remember what they were like, but since I started I've been using the Dalton's organic seed mix for I don't know how many years now, and the seeds and the seedlings have always done really well in it, so that's why I say it's my favourite, because I never had any reason to try another one, but now that I have, I can definitely say it's my favourite. So just something to be aware of when you're starting seedlings from seed. Look out for funny colours and poorly growing plants, and if you have got a seed mix where the plants aren't doing very well, just get some sort of fertiliser to feed them. I'm going to feed them with an organic fertiliser, liquid fertiliser, just a little bit, and hopefully they pick up alright. We'll see. And I'll just keep using the Dalton's seed raising mix from now on, so long as I can get it. I'm just getting ready to butcher some chickens right now, just sharpening my knife. I've got to slowly get through the young ones, so I'm doing a couple of the cockerels today, while Scarlett's having her nap. Time to do one of my least favourite things. Just having a slow start to the butchering because I haven't got that many boys in the first batch. So just weeding out the ones that I really don't want first, which are the ones that were very slow to hatch. And there was one who's been limping. Looks like it's probably just an injury. That was the second night that he had gotten stuck out in the bit of the garden that I've fenced off and couldn't seem to get through the He's walking fine, but I think, I don't know, if he's a bit slow on the head as well. Couldn't seem to find the decently wide now entrance that all the others had gone through to get back to the coop. So Angus said, oh, why do you have to do him? And it's like, well, you look at all the options for boys out there. He's definitely not the one that I want as the head of my flock. So pretty obvious choice there for me, but it gets harder as I get rid of the ones that I really don't want. So it's hard to make these decisions, but every chicken of ours that I put into our freezer is one less that we have to buy at the supermarket, and one that we've raised ourselves, the one that tastes better and has had a better life with friends outside. So yep, off we go. I mean, off I go. I'm not going to take you guys with me. I didn't get to finish my train of thought earlier because the battery died and I had to do other things, but I've also been harvesting some herbs to dry. One of the reasons I got the herbs planted in the herb garden, the newly redone herb garden in autumn, was so that we could have some to harvest earlier, since we have fairly mild winters. So I was able to harvest some chicken thyme and some lemon balm and and a little bit of the peppermint, just trying to keep that trimmed so it gets more bushy, so we can make teas and things and have some thyme to use in cooking. And the oregano's still growing back. There's heaps of oregano there, but it's still a little bit short, so we can plenty to use fresh, but I'll wait till the stems get a bit longer to dry them. I'm doing some roast potatoes in kumara. We haven't had kumara for I don't know how many months, or sweet potato, because it's been super expensive because of all the storms and things back in summer. But I found some for a really good price in a fruit and veggie shop, so I got some mostly so I could get some shoots for planting. So I've got two of them sitting on the windowsills in jars. Hopefully get some shoots from them, we'll see. And I got a few extras so we could have some to eat. I've chopped up some kale, so I'm actually going to stir that in here, so it's my lazy way of dealing with it. Not lazy, easy way of dealing with it, so it gets some flavours on it and just wilts a little bit in the warm tray that's just come out of the oven. I'll just stir it around. There we go, so it's almost like a roast veggie salad. Just sitting with the chicken drumsticks to cook. Are you folding the washing all by yourself? What a good job. A good little cloth folder.
Mommy, help.
Okay, thank you. Wow, good girl. Another one.